Welcome all of you in the channel Royce Mantra. Today I am going to discuss a topic from NCERT Class 9 Political Science. In the previous class I had discussed the changing map of democracy, how democracy introduced in some of the little by little in parts of the various parts of the world. Today, I am going to discuss the phases in the expansion of democracy in the world. The beginning. The story of modern democracy began at least 2 centuries ago. Some of you, I think, had read about the French Revolution in history, which was happened in the year 1789. This popular uprising did not establish a secure and stable democracy in France. Throughout the 19th century, democracy in France was overthrown and restored several times. Yet the French Revolution inspired many struggles for democracy all over Europe. This means France, in the year 1789, revolution had happened, but democracy was exactly not established in France. If you tell, in Britain, the progress towards democracy started much before the French Revolution, but the progress was very slow. In Britain, the steps towards the democracy was started before the French Revolution, means before 1789, but the speed was not high. The progress was very slow. Through the 18th and 19th century, series of political events reduced the power of the monarchy and feudal lords. The right to vote was granted to more and more people. Around the same time as the French Revolution, the British colonies in North America declared themselves independent in 1776. Actually, North America was under the rule of Britishers. And America got independence in the year 1776. In the next few years, those colonies came together to form United States of America. The country, presently we know that they adopted a democratic constitution in 1787. They got independence in the year 1776 and they adopted a constitution in the year 1787. But here too, the right to vote was limited to very few men. You can, I think you may remember that in France, after the French Revolution, all the people did not get the right to vote, but some wealthy members, means men, got the right to vote. In the 19th century, struggles for democracy often centered around the political equality, freedom and justice, means equality in the political sphere and freedom and justice. One major demand was the right for every adult citizen to vote. Many European countries that were becoming more democratic did not initially allow all the people to vote. In some countries, only people owning property had the right to vote. As I told that in France, some wealthy people had the right to vote. Often, women did not have the right to vote. In the United States of America, the blacks all over the country could not exercise the right to vote until 1965. Those struggling for democracy wanted this right granted universally to all adults, men and women, rich or poor, white and black. This is called universal adult franchise. So, in this stanza, we can see in various parts of the world, though democracy installed, but every man did not get the right to vote. So in this regard, we can tell that what is universal adult franchise? If the adult person have the right to vote, regardless man, woman, rich, poor, white or black, this is called universal adult franchise. Here is a chart. Some of the countries when the all adults got the right to vote in the world. Like in New Zealand in the year 1893 they got right to vote, in Russia 1917, in Germany 1918, and so on and so forth. As we can see, by 1900 New Zealand was the only country where every adult had voting right. But if we go back to the map, we can see many other countries are marked as democracies by the beginning of the 20th century. These countries had by then governments elected by the significant number of people, mostly men, and had granted political freedom in some measures. Every democracies were established in Europe, North America, and Latin America. So, from the French Revolution, the right to equality, right to vote, this thinking was spread all over the country, and country one after one, they were getting freedom from the colonial rule. But till then, all the members of the society did not get right to vote, and struggle was doing by the common people to get the right to vote. And after all, um, um, after the passing of time, somehow in some countries all the men and women, rich and poor, black and white, got the right to vote. This is the end of the discussion, today's discussion. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel, please like my video, and don't forget to share the video. Thank you.